Hi, so I'm Chuck Whitehead. I'm the co-founder of the AO Business Incubators. We are thrilled and always grateful to be funded by the USAID Competitive Economy Program. I'm here to you today from New York because the quarantine doesn't permit us yet back to Ukraine. This is our first online demo day, and I'm pleased that you're able to join us. We'll start off with two opening speakers, some opening comments from Kristina, Kvien, who's the Chargé d'Affaires at the US Embassy in Ukraine, and Konstantin Karpushin, who is a partner at KPMG, who we're always pleased to partner with.
Доброго дня! It's my pleasure to kick off this demo day featuring the third cohort of startups that have just completed the AO Business Incubators program. As we know from the previous two cohorts, Demo Day is an exciting day as a chance to showcase 4 months of intense work. I know you all are as excited as I am to listen to the pitches the participants have worked so hard on. This online version of Demo Day is a deviation from our usual in-person format. We're holding it online due to the quarantine measures in Ukraine, but I think it's actually perfect to demonstrate how startups and organizations can and must take new, innovative approaches to adapt to new circumstances and environments. This is a real-time example of a business pivot. When something you are doing is no longer working, you quickly change and adapt. Startups are a signal of a country's economic vibrancy and showcase innovation. They have impacted the way we bank, receive packages, shop, and treat and detect medical issues. Startups can also help create jobs and wealth and raise standards of living. This is why the American people support your work. We want you and your business ideas to succeed, not just to benefit Ukraine, but all of us. The AO Business Incubator gives you the tools to succeed. Its intensive curriculum covers the fundamentals, but at its core are mentorships. Each startup team is paired with one or more mentors who bring Silicon Valley experience and real-world business expertise to Ukraine. It's no longer enough to have the best idea in the room. You've got to be as comfortable pitching your idea to investors as you are in solving technical challenges. Today, we'll hear pitches from 7 startups that have just completed the incubation program. With new skills, tools, and most importantly, new networks, you will work to attract finance and investment to transform your ideas into business results and commercialization. You will soon join the AO Business Incubator family once you complete this rigorous program. We know that the business environment can help or hinder your outcomes. USAID's Competitive Economy program not only funds the AO Business Incubator, it also promotes a strong, diverse, and open Ukrainian economy. Businesses need a strong enabling environment, access to capital, talent, and markets. Through USAID programs, the American people champion your startups and support Ukraine. Together, we can help your startups make a difference by promoting changes that make Ukraine more dynamic, spur innovation, and inject economic competition. To the 7 startups that are pitching today, we have one request. Please continue building your businesses so that they contribute to Ukraine's future and become leaders of innovation. I wish you all the best of luck today as you begin your startup journey and look forward to seeing you succeed.
Dear colleagues, investors, startuppers, I'm excited to greet all of you at this third demo day. Despite all the challenges that the world is facing these days, pandemic, economic recession, and uncertainty, we are here. I do believe this is the right time for outstanding ideas and investments. And I will explain why. COVID reality disrupted a lot of industries and businesses. The year 2020 is bringing us a whole range of pains that for sure will translate into entrepreneurial opportunities. 57% of Fortune 500 companies have been founded in a recession or bear market. It's no coincidence that companies like Uber or Airbnb were founded and thrived after the last financial crisis. They solved real problems and pains. Without any doubt, this year will become harder to raise funds. But temporary shortage of capital means that the quality of entrepreneurship will rise again. Fewer dollars will force everyone to work harder and get better. Investors would think 3 times before spending a dime. So, dear presenters, we are looking forward to your bright, creative, innovative, and solving problem ideas. I wish you all good luck.
So, as you know, this is the first time we've done an online demo day. It's because of the quarantine. We've had to pivot, as most of the startups have had to pivot as well. What we'll do next is show you a short video about who we are. I think most of you know who AO Business Incubators are, but it'll give you a deeper sense. Our real focus here is to advance the tech startup ecosystem in Ukraine. We'll also show you what a real demo day looks like. In fact, we're hoping to have a real demo day for this team, this group of people, once the quarantine is lifted, and also some comments from our US coordinator, Felix Litvinsky, who'll talk about some of, well, they're the successes of our graduates. We think of them as our successes too, to give you a sense of what we've been doing for the last, 6 or 7 months.
The main advantage of the incubator is that you have an access to the network and you're working with a whole bunch of mentors, which are investors, successful entrepreneurs, people in the industry.
So any startup that's looking to branch out internationally, whether to seek international investors or move their product into international markets, this incubator will give them that springboard.
So this incubator is a first of its kind in Ukraine. It's an open source incubator. It's the kind of incubator that you'd expect to see in New York or in Silicon Valley or Austin or Boston, but it's designed really to work here in Ukraine.
Well, in 2017 I participated in boot camp with Chuck, and well, he was so demanding, he was really strict, although he was really helpful.
For me, mentoring and investing and being part of a young company's growth is the pinnacle of my career.
For me, it's mostly about giving back, because I really believe into this give back economy. So the more you share, the more you get.
Before starting a business, you'd better to go through an incubator, just because you will see your team in a different perspective, and you will interact with mentors who will actually will be really honest whether your idea is good or bad.
After the incubator, team became more strong, more forced to fight with the obstacles outside. And of course, the business model more global oriented.
This can help you to make a progress a little bit faster, and in startup world, speed is pretty everything.
If you are really intent on learning this stuff, on becoming a sharp global entrepreneur, this is the opportunity, the way for you to enter into this sphere and compete effectively for funding, for distribution channels, for partnerships, in a way that we don't think has existed in Ukraine up to this point.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Felix Litvinsky. I'm a U.S. coordinator for AO Business Incubators. I've been involved with AO since inception, and have been teaching boot camps as well as mentoring a number of teams. We have an amazing lineup today, great teams which had to go through a lot of struggle because of the pivots that they had to incur due to COVID-19. Stay home, do customer discovery from home, talk to customers, develop their organizations, their enterprises, and today they're going to present it to you. So if there are any investors online, please get in touch with our startups, talk to them, invest, build the economy, and create jobs. Our previous cohorts are on a super performance path. They've received various investments from both angel investors and venture funds. They won a number of competitions, both in Ukraine and abroad, including US, Dubai, etc. We basically are developing Ukrainian startups to be on the world stage. So again, welcome and best of luck to all the companies. Thank you. Team is at least 80% of your success. If you have a pretty bad idea and an amazing team, your chances of success are great.
We believe in the talent that exists in Ukraine. That's why we're investing in these startups and entrepreneurs. That's why we've been investing in Ukrainian technology companies over the last years.
The teams are amazing. They rock. They totally killed it. I'm so proud of them.
I believe that one day we will build a couple of unicorns who will build here in Ukraine but will expand all over the world.
So as I mentioned, we think of the businesses that graduate from AO as kind of our children. But let me be a little objective for a moment. We're going to turn next to the main course, 7 pitches by the 7 graduates of AO. And these are exceptional teams. It takes a lot to go through an incubator and to work as hard as they have when there's a pandemic, when we're doing it remotely. It's just not easy to do. And they've done a fantastic job. What I'd encourage you to do, if there are investors, others out there, we know that many of you focus on our graduates, let us know. We'd be happy to introduce you to the individual teams, follow up with questions. You can contact us through our Facebook page, and towards the end, we'll also give you some additional contact information, how you can reach me. So let me turn it over to our 7 teams. They've done a fantastic job. Please take a look at their businesses, their presentations, and let us know if you're interested in additional information. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Oksana Gorbunova and I'm a co-founder of BazaIT. BazaIT is a platform where IT hiring made more efficient and reliable. As we all know, IT market in Ukraine is growing fast, and as a result, job market is growing fast as well, and that brings on challenges and difficulties to hiring process and ability to close open positions with the right specialist. So imagine a talent that is looking for a new job. For example, his name Valery and he is a product manager. So he's looking for product manager position in IT product company and fintech because of his background. But it will take not one day for him to find such information because none of the job boards give such detailed results. And reality is that Valery not the only one with such difficulties because there are common problems between people who are looking for a job and employers. And first of them, it's relevance. Very hard for applicants to sift through many employers to find out what they want, and companies are overloaded by number of applications, and for many recruiters this is the hardest part of hiring process. Second, information. Job seekers always have a problem of not enough information about employer without additional search. And for employer, it is hard to attract people that you need and looking for. Third, it's incredibly inconvenient for both sides with overload of paperwork and handmade tools, razors, and streamlining the process and have it all centralized. So this process requires management and optimization for both sides, and we have a solution for it. By providing search tools for job seekers and gathering detailed criteria, BazaIT helps them to receive most relevant results on job requirements and not wasting time for searching hundreds of the company. In concurrence, companies are able to have automated matchings that help them to connect with the most relevant candidates on the open vacancies. In detailed company profile, a specialist has all needed information without need for additional search. And for companies, it is easier to interest talents that they need with full and structured company profile. Dashboard helps to track all CV applications and communications with recruiters in one place. And for companies, Dashboard helps to keep whole hiring process in one place or synchronize with HR and recruiting CRM and reduce manual work. We have more precise filtering system that is flexible, and you can use up to 14 different filters. So detailed screening filter system helps to receive more relevant results for both sides, applicant and employer. There is competitors on the market that have done recruiting online, but even those who do some of the things that BazaIT does, none of them have screening and automated matching, and none have centralized dashboard. And that's what makes us unique. There is a big opportunity in Ukraine, and there are problems that we have solutions for. And we can bring those solutions to global market. And global recruiting market is big, and its revenue was $558 billion in 2019, where recruiting tech was $24 billion. And based on our sales plan, we can reach $32 million up to 2024. Our business model includes open vacancy for $20 or package solutions for 1, 3, and 6 months. That is cheaper generally. And also there are additional features for an additional price, such as promoted vacancy, open database of specialists, advertising, and HR metrics tools. We have already 59 registered companies, and we have started customer development in the US, and we'll start in Europe. Also, we are working on automated matching and HR metrics tools. And next year, we will go to Belarus and Estonia, and after to the US market and markets of other countries that are scheduled in our plan. We already have great companies on the platform, such as Playtika, V.Art, Compatera, and we will grow number of the companies by partnership with IT communities and networks, such as IT Association and Unit Cities that are already our partners. And to expand number of users, we will partnership with the most popular IT schools, and it's about 3,000 graduates every year. Our great team has 7 years experience in HR and recruiting, and we know problems and needs of that industry, and that's why we created solutions for. And 10 years experience in operation and partnerships help us to manage developing team and all startup processes. We are raising $200,000 that will be used for operation, development, and marketing to scale our platform. So we're looking for investments and for more companies to join our platform, and we will be happy to see you on BazaIT. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Rostislav. I am the CEO of CITVY, and we are verifying home rentals. Home rentals have been there for thousands of years. It's always been in demand, since renting allows you more flexibility than owning a home. We are currently in the digital age, and online home rental services are greatly growing in demand. Based on our customer reviews, the fraud is growing too. The increasing number of digital transactions and negligibility in documents verification are drivers for scammers. As a part of our research, we analyzed a total of 1,021 horror stories from major news outlets and third-party review sites. The biggest pain that our potential customers have is fake documents and the complexity of verifying them. There are even cases of murders and spy cameras with tricky schemes for stealing furniture out of apartments and lots of missing information on many listings. CITVY's keyword feature is advanced verification. We partnered with websites such as Experian to provide easy free credit reports for tenants and developed a system that automatically checks national and state databases. We give you anti-fraud score for each listing. We train our AI on our own datasets as well as public datasets of random listings. CITVY works the following way. Landlord or broker initially publishes a listing on some other real estate website. We parse those listings on CITVY and send direct SMS to each landlord and broker with special link. After clicking on this link, the landlord or broker goes to dashboard where he can verify, manage properties, chat with tenants, sign the digital lease, and many more. For tenants, the experience is the following. We provide them with all of the listings in their local area, with the ability to chat with landlord directly without the need to call or email anyone. And after that, they can pass screening process and verification, and sign the digital lease and proceed further with payments with landlord. We are providing easy and customizable digital lease for brokers and landlords. We have lots of templates to work with. We provide secure data storage by giving you the ability to store your sensitive data in our blockchain data storage. We have unfair competitive advantages by providing way more advanced verification, giving you hundreds of thousands of listings from many major real estate websites, giving you AI anti-fraud score, easy e-signatures, modern chats, quality peer-to-peer video software, and reliable blockchain data storage. We are planning to make 21 million within 3 years, and for this, we are targeting growing and already established markets. We are making mostly money on 1% final value fee, and we charge it from landlord or broker. We are currently reaching MVP stage, and in 2 months, we are going to new markets, to New York City and other cities by aggregating and doing direct SMS campaigns to landlords and brokers. For this, we need $40,000 of investments for the current round. We have experienced, skilled team that has already done lots of complex projects in the past and have worked in established blockchain companies such as BitShares. If you know anyone who will be interested in CITVY, go share us, visit our website. Thank you.
In few next years, and it's a right time to be represented for in market for us. We go into the market with our products. We offer our device a new way to eliminate germs on surfaces. We offer the app that gives you ability to track your device resource such as battery level or your cartridge resource, and we offer the cartridge. It's a small but very important part of IOON. Inside cartridge, water turns into the sanitizer, and you have to replace this small part every 6 months. With these products, we will generate over $31 million revenues in 3 months from
Hi, I'm Nick, CEO at Memasik. We discovered a new way to express your thoughts. The meme is an image or video recognizable by everyone and a text explaining the situation. And it is easy to start conversation for members of our community because everyone knows the context of the discussion. That is why we bring people from all over the world together. The interest in memes is growing day by day. Here is the trend of meme word searches in Google worldwide. There are up to 200 million search requests every month. During our research, we noticed that our audience's top activities are playing games, expressing themselves in social media, and memes. We created a platform where users can create virtual profile using memes and communicate with others in like-minded community. Hi, I'm Nick, CEO at Memasik. We discovered a new way to express your thoughts. The meme is an image or video recognizable by everyone and a text explaining the situation. And it is easy to start conversation for members of our community because everyone knows the context of the discussion. That is why we bring people from all over the world together. The interest in memes is growing day by day. Here is the trend of meme word searches in Google worldwide. There are up to 200 million search requests every month. During our research, we noticed that our audience's top activities are playing games, expressing themselves in social media, and memes. We created a platform where users can create virtual profile using memes and communicate with others in like-minded community. Our product covers geographically all continents. As you can see, we have more than 100,000 users in Latin America and a lot of users in other regions like CIS countries, European Union, US, Canada, and others. The demand for our platform is growing. Our active user base is increasing by 15% every month. We have 5 million downloads in Google Market already. Users like what we are doing and submitting reviews that we analyze every day to make our service better. We see significant increase in engagements and posts made by users while improving our product. Engagements include likes, comments, shares, and interactions with other users in comments. One meme instead of many words. Our platform provides the ability to create the meme using the library of templates and editor. You can easily create a meme and share it with your friends. You can communicate using the language of memes in our social network, find friends with similar interests, and participate in best meme challenges. You can discuss different topics and share the meme in other messengers or social networks. There is the ability to upgrade your profile with meme coins rewarded for social activity. The more active, the more coins you get. Also, you can participate in challenges, receive achievements, send gifts to friends. Our main difference is that we are providing a new way of communication using memes and give the ability to challenge each other using game format. We have made a market size research by analyzing competitors' revenue and worldwide ads revenue statistics. We are going to reach 5 million revenues by 2024. We are generating income from advertisements. Also, there is ability to buy a premium account that opens additional features, and user can buy in-app currency to increase the speed of account improvement, or support groups or authors they like. We are working on increasing the user base, researching new market channels, and improving monetization to achieve our goals. We are going to raise money to improve our Android and iOS apps, and for marketing campaigns on YouTube, social network ads, and App Store listing optimization. We didn't raise investment before, everything is done by our team. We have users in US and they are showing good results in engagements, retention, and monetization. We are going to start marketing campaign from the US, Poland, and Germany, and then expanding to other countries with growing markets. This is our great team. with rich experience in different areas. I have 7 years of experience in mobile development and publish a lot of apps in Google Play and App Store. Alex Sivkov has 5 years of experience in backend development and DevOps. Alex Volosha has a lot of experience in business development and product management. Thank you.
Hi everyone, we are IOON. I'm Andrew, co-founder and CEO, and we know how to create sanitizer from ordinary water. Germs are dangerous. We all know it. Germs kill people thousands, ever million years ago. They do it right now, today. We all living in the new world, the world of pandemic, and our health, even life, depends on our ability to protect ourselves. And we know that 80% of germs transmitted by our hands, and that's why we must wash our hands as often as we can. But soap and water isn't available in places we really need it, so we have to use some portable solutions like chemical-based sanitizers or wet wipes. But it's toxic solutions that dry your skin, that has smell, that produce tons of plastic wastes. And the most important, all of them has a limited supply. It means one day your chemical sanitizer will end and you will be unprotected from germs. But it's enough. We built IOON, the device that gives you ability to create sanitizer anytime and anywhere from ordinary water. It's same effective as chemical sanitizer. In same time, it's totally safe. It's safe for humans, for kids, for pets, for environment. It's a green technology. And inside our device, we're using an innovative electrochemical technology. IOON generate silver atoms, and silver atoms are very effective against 99.9% most common germs. And our device, it's real easy to use. So, you just fill water inside, you can fill bottled or tap water. Turn on the device and spray. It's very easy and very effective. And with this great product, we are going to the global hand sanitizer market. Market growing sharply because of coronavirus. But personal safety, it's a trend of 21st century. And market will increase in few next years. And it's a right time to be represented in market for us. We go into the market with our products. We offer our device a new way to eliminate germs on surfaces. We offer the app that gives you ability to track your device resource such as battery level or your cartridge resource. And we offer the cartridge. It's a small but very important part of IOON. Inside cartridge, water turns into the sanitizer. And you have to replace this small part every 6 months. With these products, we will generate over $31 million revenues in 3 months from 2 sources, from devices and cartridges. And we have a clear vision how to reach our goal. We will start here in Ukraine with production and Kickstarter campaign. By the end of 2020, we will be represented on the 3 core markets in the United States, Europe Union and Asia. And by the end of 2022, we will be represented in the largest offline retail in the USA. And now we are looking for $50,000 as a pre-seed investment. We need this money to make a great marketing campaign, to do testing and certification on our device, and to production first 100 IOON. And we have a great team that combine experience and energy. Our advisors give us their experience in science, in technology, in production, in hardware, in business. And together we are ready to change global hand sanitizer market. Will you join us? Thank you and keep your hands clean.
Valdis, I'm founder and CEO at ROTHEM. In ROTHEM, we save cyclists on the road. Do you know how dangerous it is riding bicycle on the road? I'm sure you all have friends who are afraid riding on the road and tell everyone how dangerous it is. And they are not alone. According to a survey, more than half of American cyclists worry about being hit by a motor vehicle. According to the National Highway Transportation Safety Agency, more than half of fatal road accidents with cyclists are from sighting behind. That's because cyclists have a blind spot from behind. Bicycle now is one of the best ways to move around the city, especially now because of coronavirus and post-lockdown world. It's essential to have this social distancing way of transportation. According to the survey, more than half of Americans want to ride bicycle more often, and it's a huge opportunity. And building the device that can predict collisions and react before they happen will be essential. It's like the automatic braking system in automotive. It will be awesome to have the feature to record the video of the accident if it happens. Even if the camera is broken, it should be saved. That's why we are building our solution. It's a ROTHEM bicycle collision detector. It mounts under the seat of the bicycle from behind. And on the go, it predicts collision between bicycle and the vehicle and warns vehicle's driver with a horn signal before the collision to totally avoid it. We are building first of its kind active safety system for bicycles. We talk with customers and they want additional features such as Bluetooth connection with your phone to manage the device on the go. Also, if the accident is happened and the rider could be in unconscious condition, a device with a small delay will send the alarm to the 911 with your coordinates to help rider to be alive, could be. Among our competitors, we see Garmin radar system, cyclic radio camera, and as well as other active cameras like GoPro. Our device has the main advantage is the collision detector. No one on the market has this feature now. With such a great tool, we can save cyclists on the road as well as boost bicycle safety market, and decrease the pollution and save the environment. Now, smart bicycle camera market is around $100 million per year in US, and we see we expect to have the potential addressable market up to $7.3 billion in 10 years. Our current target price is $199 per device, and for additional $5 per month, we're going to provide a subscription service with additional features for our customers. Our market is so huge that we expect to sell up to 1 million devices per year in 5 years. And this, with such a lot of devices on the road, we expect to see the growth of our subscription dramatically. Our go-to-market strategy includes growth of community in the US and build a small pilot in California to make people talk about our device in the local communities. It's one of the best ways to have word of mouth in the local communities in the US and California as well. After this, we will begin the mass production and subscription growth will follow. All that I have mentioned today would not have been without our core team, which has a lot of experience in bicycle riding, in hardware manufacturing, writing code, and working with local communities in the US, local bicycle communities, and the government transportation agencies. We are going to raise $86,000 for 6 months to enter US market and boost our development of the device. So thank you very much. Please visit our website using our QR code.
everyone, my name is Alex and I'm a Chief Product Officer at SEVVY, an automated online platform for services of industrial machinery. So it's a space where one can order services or rent heavy machinery for building sites, for moving heavy things around, for infrastructure and roads building, etc. All sorts of such machinery. Talking to providers of the services, as well as to machinery owners, we've discovered that they experience hardship in marketing their services. So they either don't do marketing at all or take chaotic actions. This way, they get new orders by word of mouth, so their marketing strategy mostly relies on fortune. Service consumers, on the other side, who can be either end users or contractors looking for additional subcontractors, value reliability the most. This way, they too try to work with people they already know, or with the ones who are referred to them by the people they know. As a result, the consumers often don't get good enough deals, and don't even know of their existence due to severe lack of choice. So in a way, this word-of-mouth system works for both sides, but takes its price and causes further problems. Based on our customer discovery and research, we've come up with a solution of a centralized, credible platform that grounds on 3 key value propositions. Automated matching only on demand, as opposed to looking through tons of irrelevant propositions. A rating system that allows not only to rate the providers, but also rate the consumers, while keeping the benefits that the parties value in their current word-of-mouth economy. And a centralized scheduling tool to create a more organized orders flow, helping to predict and increase the revenue. So our solution allows a consumer to choose what is needed by means of a guided walkthrough. Additional details like minimum desired ratings can be put in to get a more precise matching. Next, the consumer just has to swipe through relevant instant matches and get a confirmation by the provider, who, by the way, doesn't need to take any extra actions to get a steady flow of such orders. Completed orders get rated by both sides. The providers also get an ability to plan their months and see the statistics. Comparing our solution to our closest direct and indirect competitors, we can see that no other current solution allows to keep record of reputation or provides centralized orders planning and distribution system. It's also hard to find everything in one place just in time when you need it. World's machinery rentals and services market is $20 billion. Our sum, for that matter, is the CIS market. Our beach market is Ukraine. We are starting with 2 cities in Ukraine, expanding first to entire Ukraine and then to a few CIS countries. And eventually, we are planning to get 25% of this market, which is our sum. Our business model is to charge providers only. To retain customers, we plan to grant everyone with full access to the system with no limitations, whilst charging substantially lower commissions than the average on the market currently charged by the intermediaries. Once the number of deals exceeds 4 a month for one machinery unit, it becomes reasonable to pay a monthly fee or even an annual fee. So basically, we'll let newcomers try a system at a small commission, post-paid, and when it works out for them, they can choose to become loyal by paying a fixed price. This way, there'll be no motivation to work outside the system. We plan a steady increase in revenue, reaching $300,000 a month from the Ukrainian market by the end of the first year. We need 3 months for the launch of our product with our number 1 value proposition, which is automated matching. We plan to bootstrap it in Dnipro and Kiev during 6 months of the investments period and get self-sustained for the next steps. They are further development of the system, expansion to entire Ukraine, and then to Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. We are looking to raise $74,000 to start with our MVP. This includes mobile applications development, some operational costs for customer supervision and data moderation, and mostly of marketing costs for promoting our platform through various channels. This is our core team. We have 31 years of experience in total and 12 launched businesses in the past. We are SEVVY, on-demand services and rentals of machinery and equipment. Thank you so much for your kind attention.
Hi everyone, I'm Anastasia Glebova, CEO and co-founder of V.Art. Our startup has an ambitious goal, which corresponds to the current market needs. It is the digitalization of the art market. We are boosting it by creating a V.Art platform, which works with two types of art, created by using digital technologies and digitized traditional art, which exists in form of a file. Digital art has more than a 50-year history and was created by a small group of artists at first, but after the introduction of Photoshop and Illustrator, it became mass and widely recognized by the world-known institutions, galleries, and auctions. And finally, became a stable growing $2 billion market by 2018. However, the growth of this emerging market is suspended by a lack of transparent infrastructure. Common and individual issues of the main art market actors are not addressed effectively by the already existing solutions. Artists, art buyers, and market professionals need to be matched and provided with a secure, turnkey solution to support their needs. What do we offer? An online platform to exhibit, sell, and collect digital art. Our 6 key advantages enable providing a full cycle of services for digital art. We provide virtual gallery space to exhibit and interact with art in a familiar atmosphere. Visitors all over the world will be able to visit exhibitions and art events on the platform, as well as to communicate in virtual chats, provide feedbacks, and take guided tours. And we already have 57 early adopters who proved their need in this solution and are ready to create their own virtual space. 3D viewing technology and augmented reality unveils the interactivity of digital art, both from the screens, such as your mobile phone or laptop, as well as with professional specialized solutions such as digital frames, light fans, and projectors. V.Art platform allows professionals to network, cooperate, and evaluate digital art. Just like in the real life, they can perform different roles on the platform by moderating their accounts, exactly as professionals or amateurs. To solve the problem of transparency and IP compliance, which are crucial for this market, we use blockchain for authentication of the artworks and so as to track the provenance and sales history of each of them. The licensing mechanism allows users to implement digital art for various purposes, including commercial ones, which means that digital art becomes a solution for businesses, such as hotels, clinics, restaurants, malls, entertainment centers, and even train stations and airports. Existing solutions work with digital art, but they do not do it effectively, while V.Art offers a specialized solution which combines marketplace, social network, and data, removes the costs of logistics and maintenance of the artworks, and also gives a new way to interact with art for users. Our market is an emerging one, but it grows at the rate of 12% a year, and due to the COVID-19 situation, the growth is even accelerated. Our business model is built on 3 base elements: creation and production of virtual gallery space, subscriptions, and commissions from licensing, sales, and resales of digital artworks. Paid analytics and corporate sponsorship are the further areas for our growth. And based on our business model, we project a stable growth already during the first 3 years after the launch of this platform, and here is the cumulative revenue for this period. After releasing the mobile version on App Store and Google Play already by August, we expect to reach a critical mass of users on the platform, get first virtual galleries, cash flow, and enable a marketplace. And now we are raising $75,000 for the next 7 months for the further development and commercial release in October. Our cross-functional team combines more than 70 years of experience in art, IP law, and IT, including projects with augmented reality and art tech businesses. We are united by an ambitious goal to digitize the art market and are looking for investments to accomplish it. V.Art, we will turn your reality into art. Use the QR code to visit our website and join the already existing and growing community of our early adopters. Thank you.
So we lost our feed there for a bit. Thanks for staying with us. It happens. It's the new normal. But I hope it gave you a good sense of just how strong the teams are, the businesses. We've struggled through basically an online boot camp and an online, even more than a boot camp, an incubation process. And these teams have stuck it out. They've done a great job. I'd encourage you to contact us if you'd like to follow up. The various presentations that you saw will be on our Facebook page. You can download them there. We have additional information. And again, we'd be more than happy. Contact the teams directly. Feel free to do so. But we'd be more than happy to also introduce you. My contact information will appear at the end. Feel free to contact me as well. I'd be more than happy to talk with you either about the incubator or about any of our teams. I want to thank two people who you've not seen, Nastya Kondratuk and Uliana Avtonomova, who have really been responsible for putting this all together. The more we go online, the more we need people who are actually good at keeping these sorts of things going. I'm certainly not one of those people. Again, I'm in New York simply because the quarantine makes it difficult for us to get back to Ukraine. Please stay healthy. The pandemic will pass. Or as my friends in Kiev say, budьте здоровы. And I look forward to seeing all of you in person once I get to Ukraine. Thanks very much.